Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. I know it's been a little while. This video, I want to do a couple of things. I'm going to be talking about the floods, but to start with, I want to talk about the P Diddy situation, and I just wanted to mention that honestly, this case has just taught me that as human beings, we've got to stop putting so much of our trust in human beings. Because human beings fail, human beings are faulty. And we have to trust God to deliver justice the way justice needs to be served. I would say continue praying for Cassie and her family. Continue to pray about the situation. I've kept this entire situation in my prayers. Keep her in your prayers. And just understand where man fails, God is going to take care of it. We got to trust him. You just got to continue to remember that when it seems like bad people are winning, they're not. Trust me. And we just got to let God take care of it. You know, Psalms 91 says that with our eyes we'll see the punishment of the wicked. So, it's going to be okay, guys. Keep praying. Now, I want to talk about these floods. I actually wrote down dreams that I had about floods before they started happening. And I want to start by reading them out to you guys. Let me see. Start with Thursday, May 23rd, 2024. I had a dream that a big flood hit Lawton and a lot of water started getting into the house, and I had my cat and myself. I was able to get us to safety. As I came back home, everything in the house was wet. I was waiting for everything in the house to dry. I was talking to other people, and there was talk of another flood. I started praying against the flood. The flood came, and I was rebuking the waters so that way they wouldn't get into the house. Then I woke up. You know, I just thought that was interesting. Let me see. Okay, here's the other one, I believe. Here we are. 1 second. June 20th, 2024. I had a dream that I was somewhere with a friend and her husband. There were a lot of people around out of nowhere. It started raining, and it started raining really hard. And so, of course, I think I had a sense that it was going to be a bad storm, more than likely a flood. I rebuked the rain the way I remembered that Jesus rebuked the storm, you know, in the Bible. So I did the same thing, and the rain stopped. So I thought that was also very interesting. It was raining so hard and then it stopped. It was actually a dream I had. So, let me see. And I got this dream I had when I was in Spain. I was still in Spain when I had this one. I had a dream that I met Meghan Markle and Harry, and that they were moving to New York, and I dreamed that I was going also for whatever reasons, I don't know why. Yet I was told not to go because I was warned that there was going to be a flood and that I would get stuck. I then woke up and looked up Meghan Markle and Harry, and lo and behold, it turns out they were considering moving to New York. So I immediately prayed for their protection. I also had a dream a long time ago. Before going to Spain, I had a dream that New York flooded really, 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 really bad. And then I don't know why I can't find it in here because I wrote it down. When I came back from Spain, I had another dream that there was a flood, and I was noticing that it was so flooded that people were literally swimming. They were swimming in the water. That's how high it had gotten. And then I had another dream where it flooded, and the water started trying to get under the house. And I was rebuking it, and the water slid right back under. It was trying to come in, but as I rebuked it, it slid right back and went right back out the way it came. Now, as you know, we had a couple of floods here in town, and I know a lot of people's houses got flooded in. That didn't happen to me. I prayed and I prayed and I was praying, covering the house in the blood of Jesus. Thankfully, we didn't have any damage. We didn't get any, damage inside the house. So I suggest people keep praying and, do what God did. Rebuke the winds and the rains, and it can't come near you. So, no hurt, harm, or danger can come near your dwelling. And we got to keep praying and believing that. And I just kind of wanted to share. And then I had mentioned to you guys before about a lady who's very popular in these YouTube streets. And I told you about her in a few of my other videos, pertaining to some of these pastors and leaders in the church that were falling. And she was talking about some of them. And she also mentioned a flood. She had mentioned New York being flooded. And I watched that video where she was talking about it, and it blew my mind because I too had dreamed. I dreamed twice about New York being flooded, and I thought that was interesting. And she had also mentioned the same thing in her video, and I was like, oh my gosh, here again we are in sync. I told you all about that lady, Celestial. Look it up. But it also seems that other people are dreaming about floods. I'm not the only one, apparently. Y'all, we need to be praying against these floods. We really do. We need to get serious, and we need to get real, and we need to get real with the Lord, and we need to be praying against this stuff so that we can all keep each other safe, keep yourselves safe. Y'all, I pray over the neighborhoods, I pray over the state, I pray over the entire country, I pray over the entire world. We all need prayer. So we need to we need to take this stuff serious and asking the Lord what to do, how to go about things, how to prepare, I can't say it enough, y'all. Seek the Lord. And I just wanted to kind of share with you guys just some of the things that I had experienced pertaining to, floods and just dreams that I was having. And then I'm also finding out that other people have been having them. So there's a lot of us out here that have been having these dreams and then seeing it happen. It's really something. So you all take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend and week.